Sterling Society are those folks who earned a gross commission income in 2013 of at least $130,000 or 20 units of production. And these are the individual awards. From Temecula Valley Ranch, Deanna Carpinelli. Also from Temecula Valley Ranch, Lisa Mantle. Come on up, Lee. From Murrieta, Susan Dagley. Now, we do this award, the next award, we don't do every year. It depends on whether somebody is seen as qualifying for the award. Then the manager submits that person. And then there is a committee of branch managers that look at the nomination and figure out, does it work? This award, the Bonnie Adams Memorial Golden Rule Award, was named after Bonnie Adams, the late Bonnie Adams, who was in our La Jolla office for years and years and years and years, and set the standard not just for production, because she was a consistently high producer, but it was how she did her production. She was somebody who had a reputation in that industry, in that area, in that market, as being unfailingly professional. Her integrity, her honesty was never questioned. When she finally passed away, she died of, I forget which form of cancer now, but I still remember talking to her. I think I got a chance to talk to her the week before she died to let her know she was receiving a national award, and she, even at that moment, still maintained her poise, her dignity, and her sense of humor. A wonderful woman, and we did not have this award last year. And this year, what I'm going to do is ask Vicki Hill to tell you a little bit about the person who's receiving this award. Vicki?
Well, what Marty didn't actually kind of talk about, as I understand the Bonnie Adams Award, was not only Bonnie, the ultimate professional, but Bonnie was also very involved in different civic activities. And throughout her career, she was very much known for the different things that she did for the community. So as we were asked to nominate people, the person from our office that came to mind was the person that was so creative in spearheading our Toys for Tots drive this year. When we came about putting our committee together, putting our drive, we didn't have much money when we started our drive this year. We didn't have too much money in our coffers. And as our committee was getting together and thinking, what were we going to do? One person came forward and had a great idea, and that was Deanna Carpinelli. And Deanna said, well, as it happened, her family, her kids actually, were very instrumental in a Comic-Con type of promotion called Kamikaze, which they have at the LA Convention Center every year. And so Deanna said, well, let me see if I can't get the kids to donate a booth to us, and we'll come up and do something about it. And the kids said, oh, okay, yeah, we'll donate a booth. And so Deanna put together very quickly, put together 3 quilts and put together a booth, and we all had a great time at Kamikaze, which if nobody's ever been to one of those things, you really have got to go because it's just a hoot. It was wonderful. She put together a group of us, and we all went to the convention, and at $1 a piece, we sold raffle tickets for Deanna's quilts, and it was just phenomenal, the response that we got for those quilts. We made $2,600 at that booth, raffling out Deanna's quilts. So through her hard work and her imagination, we had the seed money that we needed to put our Toys for Tots deal together this year. And even this economy, we had over 3,000 toys that we were able to put into the community again. Now, I usually value those toys at about $10 a piece. That's about what they come together with by the time we get donations. So, you know, if you get 3,000 toys, that's about 30,000 bucks that we put back into the community. So our seed money that we've been able to do between Deanna and her family, but she was the one who had the imagination, and she was the one who had made it happen, and she's got the ball rolling. And in fact, her son Mario is the one who's taking photographs for us today, and he's already got another idea for what we're going to do for the next fundraiser. Which has something to do with beer, I think. But anyway, Deanna, not only is Deanna creative that way, but there's never a person in our office who needs a bit of help or a bit of inspiration. She's helpful in her church, she's helpful with our agents, and Deanna's our recipient for the Bonnie Adams Scholarship.
Thank you. Wow, very special. And I've got to tell you, since in the last year, Tammy's been really good about trying to keep my schedule full. And she'll make sure that just about every day I'm having coffee with somebody. And when I come up here, I try to put 2 or 3 of them together. It's just a little harder for me to get up here from time to time. But one of the things I found, and I mentioned this to the folks that were at the awards banquet or the breakfast yesterday, was we have so many wonderful, wonderful people in this organization. Everybody from sales associates to support staff to branch managers. What I'm hoping that you will do is just figure out a couple of people outside your office, probably outside this local area. Get to know a few agents down south. I've encouraged them to get to know some people up here. Charles is well known because he'd been down there. We see Gina down there quite a bit, Rebecca Smith and Troy. But if I could get everybody in this company to go out of their way a little bit just to make a couple of friends, business friends, in our other offices, first of all, you'd find people that are willing to help you no matter where your business takes you. And second, you'd see what I get to see every day, which is the breadth and the quality of the people we have in this organization. So thank you for that, and thank you, Deanna, for what you've done for all of us. That's a big, big deal. So. It might have been 2 years since we gave this out. So it only goes as the occasion dictates. So we're going to move back to our traditional awards, and we're going to right now.